Hey,
We'll be ranking Star
welcome to May the
Wars.
4th. May the 4th be with you.
Oh my god, that's so cringe.
Yeah, I know, that's the entire point, bro. We're gonna be ranking the Star Wars movies. Not Han Solo though, or Rogue One. But you guys want to go ahead and get them out of the way though? Check this out.
Mid Solo.
Easiest ranking ever.
Dude, Rogue One is S tier.
That shit on some Babu Freaky. Yeah, they come up boy Andor, R.I.P.
Babu Freaky movie right there.
I want to say S, but like it's really good. All right.
Oh, to any of you Star Trek fans, fuck you. Star Wars is better.
If you're a Star Trek fan, go fuck yourself.
If you like Spaceballs,
Bro,
okay.
I've never met someone who watched Star Trek. Like
I've met a few, and they like.
It's
You either like Star Wars or you like Star Trek.
Yeah, you're either a Trekkie or you like Star Wars.
no way, you said Trekkie, bro. Oh my god.
That's their term.
Yeah,
That's their term, bro. That's their own coined fucking cringe ass term.
Alright, wait, are we gonna do these in order, right? We're not just doing random ones?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
we're doing it in
episode 1 and
chronological
2.
order, starting with Phantom Menace.
I've contracted AIDS.
What about Phantom Menace? I liked it. I think it's good.
A tier. So you got your Darth Maul, right?
I like Darth Maul.
You got your Ben Quaternaros.
I like Ben
Darth
Quaternaros.
Maul, the one fight he had, like the fight.
He comes back in Clone Wars. Legless.
We're not counting. We're not doing Clone Wars. We're
I know. I'm just
Phantom
saying,
Menace.
yeah, he gets murked, but did he really? Question mark.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the only thing I remember about Phantom Menace is the ending fight scene.
Bro.
See,
It's a good movie. I like it. When rewatching it, I remember playing a lot of the Star Wars Lego games, so it was really like, oh, it's the level, not like, oh.
I really like the what the hell was the race called? Jar Jar's race. I like the
Gungan.
Yeah, there we go. Gungan. The Gungan versus the droid fight. That was cool. And then you got the Darth Maul fight, and you got your speed race, your pod racing.
The pod racing was really cool. Even the CGI looks kind of ass today, but I still like it. It was really cool.
Yeah, I'd say it's an A tier movie.
What prevents it in your eyes?
I mean,
Qui-Gon Jinn, fucking piece of shit.
If you're comparing it to other movies, like not everything can be S tier. I'd say that it's just A tier.
Like, you think it's lacking some things that the later movies will like?
Yes. There's like, I think one of the ones in the prequels is an S tier compared to the other two. I'd say that the Phantom Menace, it's a good beginning of the story of Anakin.
Yeah, I'd say so too. You know what? I know. Every time I think of Phantom Menace, I think of that meme of that dude where he's like, I remember that thing when it farts at Jar Jar, and he's like, I like when it looked back at me seductively after farting, and it's like, I've been jerking off to this scene for like 9 years.
oh my god.
Am I the only one that rememers this?
No, I don't know this meme.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'll put it on screen.
The meme right now.
Insert image right now.
Episode 1, I put an A tier.
Yeah, I still think it's an A tier.
really
Like,
good,
it's the second redo, but it's a breath of fresh air for the new generation.
Bro, the second, like, we get the first one and then the second one. Oh, okay, then we get a third one.
I think episode 1 is, it should be A tier because, like, in my opinion, the only thing that sucks about it is that they killed Qui-Gon, which is like the most ideal Jedi. Like, literally, he was better than anyone else in the council.
And they didn't see it. They didn't see it till later how
good of a Jedi he was.
Yeah, no,
like they just kind of showed him off like, oh no, he's just like some Jedi that we have.
Like a fucker, like he's like a rebel, like he doesn't follow the fucking rules type shit.
Yeah, and
yeah, like cheating in a gambling game, like a fucking asshole.
No, and then they killed off fucking Darth Maul too quickly too.
That is true. They killed practically like a top, or you could say top tier, like villain type character fairly easily, which they were hyping him up as well.
He's even
like,
on the like a lot of the promotional art, and he's like he has like less
Has,
than like
the
10 minutes of
Sith
screen time.
Apprentice, The Duel of Fates, like that's like some fucking like S tier music right there.
That
This
is. See,
So
Jordan
good.
knows what's up. That pussy got me like bum 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 bum. You know what would have been cool is if Darth Maul just like fucking flattened Anakin in the desert like he was going to do. Okay, A tier it is.
Yeah, A tier. Okay, so next is Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, hey man,
Okay,
we'll win Attack of Clones.
This is
I ate the pussy, I ate the butt, I ate every motherfucking thing.
this is what I remember being a sleeper for real.
So okay,
Oh,
so
God.
yeah,
It is pretty boring.
Okay, I'd say it's like a B tier. There's some badass shit that
B
happens in
tier,
the
more
fucking
like
movie.
a E tier. The fuck.
No. It's a B tier.
It's B tier. It's definitely.
It's good.
Do you not
It's
remember
good.
the full scale fucking? You see all the Jedi's fighting and shit. That shit was
Yeah,
dope as
dude,
fuck.
fucking Geonosis. That was
Yeah.
fucking badass. And then right
It all-
after that, that was
it
shit
always-
was cool.
It always feels like with a lot of these movies, it's just gonna be like, oh, do you remember the ending scene? Yeah, it was really cool. Like, let's
But that
ignore
wasn't in the
like, all the
ending.
beginning part.
No, because okay, so like the beginning of the movie, right? Fucking like I guess the this bitch gets blown up on a fucking ship when she lands in fucking Coruscant because they're trying to murder Padme.
Mhm.
That's like the beginning of the movie, and then after that, fucking Count Dooku sends Jango Fett to kill Padme, but then Jango Fett hires another like a bounty hunter or assassin to kill her, and then that bitch sends another.
Oh wait,
these little
so
fucking-
wait,
it's
the
a
bounty
robot.
hunter county hired a bounty hunter to hire a
Yeah, so he does that right, and then the lady that he hired, fucking gets a robot to go to Padme. So this bitch gets another fucking thing to go kill her, and then
No,
this
but then
fucking
the
robot
shoots
the
out,
robot
like, a
releases
little
two
bit-
little fucking worms,
Yeah.
alien things to kill that bitch. So like, it's like a whole fucking thing. Like he could like Jango Fett like murdered the fuck out of this bitch quick. Like he fucking one shot this hoe, but he couldn't done the same thing with fucking Padme.
Yeah, but
Padme
don't
has,
don't
like,
forget he
something
also gets one shot.
Oh,
No, he I mean,
yeah.
not one shot. I mean, he's somewhat of a fight in that battle. But yeah, and
Yeah.
so that's what happens in the movie. And then fucking Obi-Wan, he goes looking for Camino to figure out what the fuck
The throat goat
the bounty
aliens.
hunter is, and he finds out that there's a fucking clone army. And then Anakin, he gets all fucking rizzed up with Padme, and
Oh,
and then they started falling in love. But she's like, no, I can't
Bro,
fall in love
yeah.
with you.
I don't like the feel of the
You're a
sand.
Jedi. and then while Anakin, he's been having these fucking dreams, like these fucking
he's
nightmares.
like dream.
He's like,
dream.
Shut up.
he's like my mom's dying. So then he takes fucking Padme with him to Tatooine, and then he goes to murder a fuck ton. This is like the beginning of his villain arc. He starts murdering a bunch of fucking Tusken Raiders. He's like, I didn't just murder the men, I murdered the women and the children too.
Yeah.
And then so he just murders a whole fucking tribe, and then his mother just dies in his arms. And so she's like, Annie, is it really you, Annie? And then this fucking bitch dies.
Immaculate impression. Yeah.
Anakin walks in. I just
Yeah.
murdered everyone.
And then after this,
then Padme's
fucking-
like, I'm quivering.
and then Obi-Wan, and then fucking Obi-Wan goes to Geonosis because he follows fucking Jango Fett after they fought a bit on Camino, and then he goes there and then he gets fucking caught, and then he gets taken prisoner. Fucking Count Dooku wants to like basically recruit him to go fight, and then fucking Anakin gets the signal, and then they go to Geonosis to go save his ass, and then they get caught too because they start going through the fucking factory. And then Anakin gets his fucking lightsaber broken, and then they got caught, and then they get fucking tied up in the arena
Which is like the
Mhm.
coolest scene
to
ever.
go murder them, and then they release 3 fucking monsters to go murder the 3 of them. But then Padme starts climbing, and then fucking what's his name?
Isn't this when
Rudolph
they have like
alien.
this is the same time they have the Padme fan service where you could like see her midriff and everyone's like, oh my god, right?
And then then you can see part of her back when she gets scratched
Yeah,
by
you're
a
like,
fucking
fuck.
thing.
Bruh.
I'm wet just thinking about it.
I think like starting from there, when like the execution thing, that's like when the movie really picks up. then that's the end of the fucking movie.
So that let's see if the fight scene was
B tier. B tier.
I wanted to
It
blow
was like
my
a 5
brains
minute
out with
long.
you explaining
That
it,
was a
like,
long
Jesus
ass
Christ.
explanation just for it to go to B tier. He was like, this movie was good, but B tier.
No, it's B tier. So it's like the movie doesn't really pick up.
What the fuck happened in that movie then? They failed to kill Padme, and then they took them captive and then had a fight. Like,
Well, the basically what this shit is like setting up the fucking Clone Wars, because in the original trilogy, like,
There was a one reference.
Obi-Wan was
You were
like,
part of the Clone Wars?
Obi-Wan was like just randomly says some shit about the Clone Wars. So like this is like George Lucas kind of setting up this Clone Wars stuff. Usually the middle movie is kind of like the ass one. It's just setting up for the final part.
It's the rising action, bro. Remember English class? It's the rising action.
why isn't it C tier then? Like,
Why isn't it what?
Why isn't it C tier?
Then? It's not C tier because you get
The action scenes are pretty cool.
Fucking fighting, right? You get
That is cool. Yoda's fight scene was cool.
Really cool action scenes. You see these big ass fucking like all these droids and Geonosian fucking guards like fighting all these Jedi and clones and shit. Like it's so fucking cool.
All I'm gonna say is, he not being Goku, okay?
No. They beat Goku. They're beating Goku.
Dude, Watto could beat Goku. Watto could fucking bend him over. Like, your Saiyan powers don't work on me, Jedi.
Saiyan mind tricks don't work on me.
Alright, I'm gonna put it in C tier. It's borderlining though. If I could like just put like right here in the middle, I would, but I can't because this shit good. This shit bopping.
So now we're in Revenge of the Sith.
Juju on that beat.
This is straight fucking S tier movie right here.
Okay,
right?
yeah, no, this movie ass. Like,
from the beginning to the end, it's straight like peak, right?
Yeah, so and Order 66, bro. God damn.
Oh,
Alright, I'm sorry. Continue.
The 66 was badass.
It was.
The beginning of this fucking movie was
it was them doing the space fight, right?
Yeah, they're on their
they killed Dooku and all that.
So yeah, you had the Separatists fighting the fucking Republic, right? They're fighting like on court, like outside of Coruscant, like in space and shit. And then you got fucking Anakin and Obi-Wan flying on their fucking ships, and they got the little buzz droids that start jumping on their shit. And then I think Obi-Wan's ship like loses part of its fucking wing, and he starts like he can't really fly right. So they crash land into the fucking ship that Palpatine is. Oh, you want me to explain the whole fucking movie?
Angel. I was gonna ask, like, if you're gonna explain every single movie, we're gonna be here for a fucking hour.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for this is gonna be like a 4-hour long video, bro. I don't want to edit down all that shit.
I'm sorry, dog.
I'll keep it simple, right? So Anakin and Obi-Wan fight Dooku.
Yeah.
Fucking Obi-Wan gets his ass kicked.
Yeah.
And then fucking Anakin continues to fight.
Then you get the
Anakin's like, "¿Cómo te llamas?"
So he's like, do it. And then fucking Anakin cuts his fucking head off. Then they crash land into Coruscant. And then fucking Anakin, he's like, I want to be a fucking. He wants to be like a master on the council.
Yeah,
His little bitch.
Temper tantrum.
Yeah,
and then he's just like, and then they're just like, yo,
they're like, Lamau, no, bro.
We're like, we'll give you a seat on the council, but we will not give you the rank of master. So then Obi-Wan, motherfucker, gets sent to that planet to go find fucking Grievous because Grievous escapes from the ship.
Bruh,
I forgot what.
Angel.
Yeah, I forgot. No. I'm doing quick.
You say
just cut the Order 66. Skip to the best part of the movie.
God, we get.
Right? No, I'm getting there. So then, Palpatine,
Grievous, Order 66. They fight on a freaking lava planet. And the movie.
No. So you got fucking right. So then Palpatine, he wants like.
Oh, God, Angel, explain. No, Angel, shut up.
Fuck you. You got Grievous.
Sorry, no, shut up.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in A tier, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in A tier, bro.
S tier movie right there.
I'm gonna put it in S tier because I do like Order 66. Well, look at that. We're on the original trilogy now. Wow, now we're getting to some good shit. Here's Mark Hamill.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Okay, A New Hope, A tier.
A tier, yeah.
A tier, really?
It's A tier. It's not S tier. So A tier is like the very first fucking movie. it's like the acting is what really gets it. It's more like almost made it as like a joke movie because you didn't think there's gonna be a successful movie.
That is true. Because
So,
what does
like,
Mark Hamill say? He's
and
like, I
it's
need to
like
get the
one of the
hard
most-
drives or
I
something
wanted
like
to
that.
go to Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
There you go. That's what he
Yeah.
says. Yeah, that shit's pretty bad. But
I
in
can
all
explain
fairness,
the whole fucking movies.
please don't.
No, please don't.
To be fair,
Okay.
didn't Mark Hamill wasn't he like doing a TV show? Like wasn't he just a TV actor at the time until he did this? So this is like his first
Like,
fucking movie.
all of them are low tier fucking actors till they got these roles. And
Damn.
they got like it picked up.
That's
like-
true. Well, except for Harrison Ford,
hold
he was big in American Graffiti already.
What was
But
it?
yeah.
Fucking. Was it later on that Harrison Ford? He's like, just kill me.
Dude, he's been wanting to die probably after the first fucking movie.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
let me go ahead and put it in A because that one really brings up when he's in Carbonite in the second one.
Okay, yeah. So fucking what the hell was it called?
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh shit. Okay, we gotta. Oh shit. Jesus.
I'd say it's a B tier.
I say
That's
it's
a B
S,
tier.
dog. That movie is so
no,
good.
dude. Empire Strikes Back is fucking S tier.
I would argue that it's A.
See, dude, no. Star Wars has like this thing, right? Like their second movies, the trilogies, they're all setup movies. Like beginning, like Hoth is fucking S tier, right? You get S tier Hoth, and then once you get to the fucking Anakin training shit, and then part of Bespin,
You mean
it's
you
kind
mean
of
Luke?
like slow.
Well, what
It's
it's
really
like
slow.
it really I feel like it really like brings into Anakin's character, and it's like when he goes into the cave and then he fights Vader and he's like, oh, it's him inside the mask. It's like he could become dark and all that. It was like, oh my god,
Straight
so
S.
cool.
But you
I
see
would
more
say
of that
the
in
one
Return of the
like,
Jedi.
The one boring part is like when they're freaking stuck in the fucking what is it,
Cloud
a
City?
crater or a moon? No.
Oh, the
on an asteroid.
Yeah, the
With
asteroid, the
fucking
worm.
The
thing, yeah.
stupid worm. That
The Alaskan
that for sure
bullworm
was
from
boring.
fucking from
see, that shit was-
SpongeBob.
that shit was boring as hell.
Like the ending at Bespin was good. You got your fucking Luke and
Right, yeah.
Vader telling Luke, he's like, I am your father.
that was so
fucking-
cool.
Like it was cool,
He
right?
doesn't say that.
Yeah, it is
Like,
pretty cool.
he says, but yeah, it's good. But I'd say it's either A or B, but I'd go more to B.
I would say A.
I would say A or S. Like
I agree with
it's
Jordan.
a slow.
Isn't this the one where fucking we get incest kiss?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, S tier. Come on.
Hell no. Bitch, just a fucking.
Well, Incest Kiss, bro,
oh, God.
immediately gets rid of the B tier, so that's definitely A.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. Hell
yeah,
no.
instantly gets A for Alabama. Boom.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
Boom. What was that? What was that? Ah!
Return of the Jedi is S tier, so you got the beginning with Jabba, right?
Mhm.
I'm not gonna explain the whole fucking thing. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
don't.
explain the whole
Yeah,
fucking thing.
don't.
I'm just saying,
Short and sweet, baby.
You got fucking Leia. You got Leia, right?
Slave
Fucking Luke
Leia?
fighting the Rancor. You got fucking Leia in the fucking outfit, right?
Do you know
already
how much
S tier right
I've
there.
seen of the Slave Leia
God.
cosplay? That shit is
That's S
hot.
tier.
no,
That is
That's
immediate
S
S tier in my opinion.
No,
This movie-
no shot.
And then this movie,
No
you
shot.
got fucking Ewoks in this bitch.
That's
The
true.
Ewoks
Space,
Good-ass movie.
The Ewoks
Space
are,
Vietnam. Space
worst
Vietnam was
part
awesome.
about it. Like,
Dude,
like,
Space Vietnam is fucking goes crazy.
Yeah.
You got
The
them fucking like. You ever play Ewok Hunt on Battlefront 2? Shit, dude, that thing's the
that-
scariest fucking
that
game
shit-
mode
okay,
ever.
I won't lie. That shit is pretty scary. Like,
You see?
I hate Ewoks. They're so fucking annoying, but they made them fucking nightmare fuel on that freaking game mode in Battlefront. Like,
It's just a shame that it's not like it's not like its own mode. It was like a limited time thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was kind of lame. They should have just kept it, bro. That was so soft. So many people were playing that. They were playing Battlefront 2 just for that one fucking game mode.
That's what I'm saying.
that shit was horrifying.
Yeah, Return
Yeah.
of the Jedi, like straight S tier.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd say
It's
S
like
tier.
one with Lucas. Isn't this the same movie that Lucas is like, oh yeah, no, Leia, you can't wear a bra because there's no bras in space.
What? No, that was George Lucas. George Lucas.
Yeah,
like,
George
since the
Lucas is like,
beginning,
let those titties
in A
flop,
New
please.
in A New Hope, she and wear fucking bra. And then there's a video out there where Carrie Fisher's talking about like she's joking around how fucking Rey gets to wear a fucking bra in the movies, but she didn't get to. She fucking when she was Princess Leia in the original trilogy.
Yeah, that just immediate
Oh.
deduct points away from all the new sequel movies.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Ray.
But
You get to
yeah.
wear a bra, Leia can't. What the frig? But I agree. I think Return of the Jedi. Boba Fett gets like the most. Wait, we're not even talking about the most important part. We talked about Slave Leia
What?
being hot. We did not talk about
Boba
Jizz.
Fett.
Oh,
What?
dude, Space Jizz, best fucking music in the
Jizz
world.
is fucking awesome.
You get Max Rebo, this motherfucker, the shit, dude. You get that fucking song. Yeah, I wish I can sing it, but I couldn't sing it as well.
I'll put a clip of it in the video. Don't worry.
The frog lady looking thing, she ain't that bad. She a baddie.
Yeah, she a baddie. Dude, I bet, dude, $20 out back right now with that.
Skinny ass legs, fat ass body.
Oh, dude, nah, y'all.
Lips,
Oh,
the
y'all
lips.
Oh, dude,
Have you seen her lips, bro?
She got that long ass mouth. Dude.
I think I remember what y'all are talking about.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
dude.
no,
That
hell
makes it
no.
S tier. It makes it S tier.
Okay, let's go to the sequels now.
Force Awakens, I'd say is
B tier.
B tier. So you know, it's the beginning. They were what they were setting
At
up
least
would have been
better.
really good.
It's
So
the
Yeah.
beginning of ass.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
This is like-
It was a good setup.
so this is it's
And
like
I
then-
don't know. I think
So-
it would have been significantly doper if like this clone trooper was a like if Finn was a
If it-
Jedi. That shit would have been.
Oh
cool.
my, that
That would've-
I
that
hate
would've
whenever.
made it-
Well, I hate whenever anyone says that. That's so
See,
dumb.
look,
Yeah.
okay, so like right, all these three movies like this is like the shit like sequel, yeah, right. So it's like this the Force Awakens like when you wipe, but you get no shit on the fucking toilet paper, right? So it's like it's still shit, but it's not. You're not getting a lot of shit.
Yeah. And then the next two movies
know
are
what
like
I'm
when you
saying?
pull up your pants because you're like, oh, there's no shit, and then you walk out with chonies and shit. Those are the next
Yeah,
two
dude,
movies.
next time you go to wash your fucking underwear, you got this big ass shit stain.
You're like,
like-
damn, what the fuck is this? Is this the last two Star Wars movies? Crazy.
Yeah, and then it's like that one meme, the SpongeBob meme with the fish looking down at the toilet. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Oh man, someone
think-
left two pieces of shit in the toilet. It is the two
I think- I
last
think
two
the-
Star
I
Wars
think-
movies.
I think the coolest part of the movie is
The fight scene
they're
with
in
Kylo Ren.
Maz's palace where like right you get the first order like destroying the fuck out of this, right? And then like Han, Chewie, Finn get kidnapped. Or not, like, you know, they get trapped, like circled around, and then the fucking resistance comes in, like they're coming in like low riding, like under, like over the fucking the water. Like it was badass. You get fucking Poe Dameron shooting like 10 fucking TIE fighters down in like a few seconds.
Oh, that's right.
And then you get Finn like, oh, that's one hell of a pilot or some bullshit.
And then
And
immediately
then
to Tuck's
that was like
point.
the coolest part of the movie.
I like the fight with Kylo Ren where they're like in the snowy woods and you get to see the lightsabers.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like
Yeah.
they're like emitting light and shit. That shit was beautiful.
Yeah, dude,
I like that
Finn's
fight.
fight, like Finn's part is cool. Fucking Rey's
Then he gets
is okay.
fucking like shitted on.
Yeah, Finn's fight was like dope as shit, but it would have been like I don't know. I guess Jordan just doesn't like it, but
Don't say if Finn was a Jedi shot. Oh,
Okay, what's so bad about that? What's so
it
bad?
don't
doesn't
know.
make any sense.
How does
Dude,
it make
I don't-
sense?
I don't know. They might be hinting that he might have some kind of force sensitivity or something. Because how the fuck did he feel that like Rey died or some bullshit in the last one?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because like I literally just finished watching it today, and in the last one, fucking like when Rey dies, like Finn feels it or some shit. Like he feels her fucking die. Normal people wouldn't. So
Yeah.
either he has somewhat of a slight force sensitivity or something.
He's got straight up Yoda vision, like in Order 66. He felt that shit before it happened.
But yeah, this so Force Awakens B tier, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Go
That's
ahead,
fair.
put that right there.
Okay, this one.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, this is Qui-Gon pissed, bro.
Damn world. I hate this fucking movie. I wish it was good. This is where they
Angel,
switched directors
Angel.
and it went to fucking dog shit.
Angel,
Wait, Angel, hold up. We gotta let the.
Before you say Angel, before you say anything, right? I agree with you. That final fight scene with Kylo Ren and Rey between all the red guards or whatever. Come on,
That's-
man.
Oh, that was the only cool part in the
That
Last
was the
Jedi,
only cool scene.
where like with Snoke and they murder his ass.
Yeah.
Like the rest of
Snoke
the
was like,
fucking
"Do
movie,
it, pussy,"
straight
and then he gets murdered.
ass.
Yeah.
He's like,
no.
I feel the lightsaber turning. He's turning his lightsaber. He's gonna strike his true enemy down, and this fucking Kylo Ren uses the Force and turns on Anakin's
And he-
lightsaber and slices this bitch in half.
Cuts him in half, and then they fight all those like.
Oh, that was
red
fucking
guards.
cool. Like they did some cool ass like fighting right there.
Yeah, the only
Especially when fucking Rey throws the lightsaber at him, and then he catches it and fucking turns it on, and like it cuts the fucking bitch's head. Oh,
It
that
goes
was
through, yeah,
that was a badass thing.
That was pretty cool. But isn't this the one?
Oh,
Shut
yeah.
up!
Okay.
Isn't this the one where like Mark Hamill was like, he's like, "Oh my god, I know he's here," and they shoot him with the AT-AT, and he's still there because it's not him; it's like a force
Yeah.
illusion.
So
It's a
he's
force-
just force-
it's a
and
force
then he
illusion.
fucking dies.
And
Yeah,
then he
then he
dies.
fucking dies, and it's
Yeah.
so dumb, and it's like, man,
Hey.
fuck you, J.J. Abrams, you piece of shit. Is this
No, it wasn't.
Was it directed?
No, it wasn't even J.J. Abrams. It was another director. Another
Who
guy took over.
made-
That's what made the movie ass. Like that's what fucked up the trilogy is that they switched actors to this other fucking
what
fat
what the
bitch.
fuck? What the fuck is the movie called again?
the last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
But no, this movie was straight ass. They made Finn into a little
Ryan
bitch.
Johnson. Hey, Ryan Johnson, go fuck yourself. And
just-
this
it's
is
just
my biggest
sad.
quarrel with the last movie too. And let's move on to that one because I already put fucking Qui-Gon piss.
Will you cut that out?
In the last movie,
Okay, this
Kylo Ren has an entire character arc throughout the fucking 3 sequels where he's like, "Oh, I'm conflicted. Am I good? Am I bad? People say that I'm bad, but I want to be good." And then at the end, they're like, "Oh, like he sacrifices himself. He's good." And then he fucking
Well, no,
dies,
no,
and
no,
it's like,
no, no.
so
the reason he switched was because when he was with Rey,
Luke.
whenever they're on the
Oh.
destroyed Death Star,
yeah,
what happened was that this is when Princess Leia dies because she uses her last like force powers to like get to Ben Solo, to get to his head, to try to like turn him back into like the light side. So yeah, this is when he like finally turns to the good side, and then he starts getting it like he starts like basically talking to his dead dad through his fucking schizophrenic fucking head. Right. So yeah, that's what happens in that. So I mean, he's like towards the end, he starts slowly returning to the good side. So it's not that bad. The Rise of Skywalker, the only shitty thing, there's 2 shitty things in this fucking movie. The towards the beginning and towards the end. The end is when this bitch is like, she's like, this old lady, she's like, this is not, she's like, what's your name? She's like, Ray. She's like, Ray who?
Ray who, yeah. Yeah,
Oh my
immediate, yeah,
God.
fuck you, yeah, that is true. I completely forgot about it. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that
But
up.
then-
Fuck you.
And then the other part that I think is bad is like when they start talking about how Palpatine returned, fucking Poe Dameron's like
Somehow Palpatine
the
returned.
like, yeah, somehow
Oh,
Palpatine
No,
returned.
Palpatine. Palpatine returning was so bad, bro. Oh my God.
Okay, it's not that bad. It makes it's only
is bad.
no, but no,
Snoke
like think about it.
was
It
cold.
makes
Oh my
sense, right?
God.
It makes sense in a way because he the way his powers are, like there's a power of the dark side where you can almost like you can transfer your essence, like your soul. It's like another body. That's what he wanted to do to Rey. He wanted Rey to kill him so he can transfer his soul into her, so he can have a younger body, so he can continue taking over the world.
Is that why I thought it was always just like this weird fucked up like, oh, if you
No.
kill me you become evil type
No,
shit.
that's not what it was. He wanted to take over her body. That's like that's basically what the fucking movie was. So like this whole time he was planning on getting her to there so he can take over her body, and he was almost successful till fucking Ben Solo came in.
Yeah.
But no, okay, for me, this movie wasn't bad. So this was like the redemption to The Last Jedi because
I still say it wasn't that good though.
Yeah, I don't like
I
it.
will give it a fucking B tier. I would
I'll give
B
it-
tier?
I'll see.
Fuck
I'll
that.
give it
C
C.
tier.
I'll say C. Don't
Yeah,
give it
C
B.
is-
dog.
No,
Like,
I would
you're
give it a
pushing
B. I would give it a B because like the fucking ending fight was pretty cool when you have like all the fucking like all
Oh,
the
yeah,
just
the
regular
final-
people.
Okay,
was
no,
cool.
the final scene where like all the ships come in out of nowhere, that was really cool. And
Because
also, the-
that's when you see like the whole galaxy coming together to fight the fucking bad guys, like just regular civilian ships basically coming to help. and like that
But
shit
where
was
was
fucking
Mando?
cool.
Dude, I'm petty.
my
If I
God.
was in that universe, I would not help. I'd be like, well, you fight your own battle, bro. I ain't helping.
But no, the movie wasn't really. It wasn't really bad. Like the reason it was bad was because J.J. Abrams, because he came back for this last one. He was trying to basically fix the fuck up from the last
They're
Jedi.
like, damn, y'all fucked up the last one. Let me try and fix this.
So
It's like,
yeah,
damn, y'all
that's
really
really what
bad.
happened. So if they kept him, I bet you this probably would have been like a really good trilogy. Like the might have been like slightly ass, but I bet you the second movie in the trilogy would not have been bad if J.J. Abrams stayed as actor. I don't know who the fuck thought to switch him to that fucking Ryan Johnson piece of shit. But
Fuck you,
he
Disney.
fucked the movie. Dude, I just hate the movie. I was watching it and like I was forcing myself to watch it because it was straight booty, straight fucking booty. And like the whole movie, like they were trying to turn it into like a fucking comedy. Like it's not bad to have jokes. You know, you have fucking C-3PO for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Joking guy in like a serious situation. But like the Last Jedi was straight ass. Like like they just try to force all this fucking like funniness in it. But like it wasn't bad when you get fucking Luke Skywalker drinking that fucking milk out of those big ass like monster titties. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So like that
Luke kinda
was
gangster
you know
for
that was
that.
kind of funny. But like Luke, like they just fucked up his character in the Last Jedi. Like they made him to this dude that just doesn't give a fucking shit anymore.
Yeah, you know, like all those
Yeah,
pictures with
literally-
Obama that say hope. That was Luke in like the OG trilogy, and then they're like they in the sequel they just made him the world's biggest pussy because he wasn't that anymore. He wasn't hope. Like,
Yeah.
And
bro.
and then because he cut his force powers when he finally brought him back again and to his one last hurrah, he fucking dies. And then the only
You get
reason
Ben
I think
Solo.
they
More.
yeah, and then the only reason that Princess Leia died was because
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah, R.I.P.
She
That one's
she
true.
passed away during the movie, so I'm pretty sure that's what happened. That like they had killed off her character, or she sacrificed, like she uses her last like life, basically like part of her life, to like get to Ben Solo, and that's when he turns good. That's like his beginning of turning good.
You know what I
transition.
didn't like about that though? They killed Admiral Akbar and they showed nothing about him. They're just like,
Oh,
there,
they
there's
just
his dead
murdered
body
his
flat.
ass.
Yeah, they're like, there's his dead body floating around in space. Go fuck yourself. It's like, bro.
And then you see fucking Leia just floating through space, coming back in.
You
Yeah,
know the video of the dude that's like floating on the roof?
But like,
That's what it looks like.
Space should automatically kill you.
That shit was
Like you're
dumb as hell, though.
like with like
Torque activates.
real logic, you're supposed to fucking die.
Like all those Jedi's
but
that died
he's
in
a
space in
Jedi.
the freaking prequels. I'm so sorry. Like
Mm-hmm.
So
If you
like,
died in a space battle, simply float away, idiot. Duh. That simple.
oh,
It's
yeah,
that triple.
no, dude. Yeah, no. The Rise of Skywalker is not bad. It's not bad compared to the Last Jedi. Anything is bad. Like, even fucking Solo. Solo is straight ass, and I would put that over fucking Last Jedi. You're never gonna get me to love that fucking movie because that thing is straight ass.
No, but like,
damn, bro. Like
So is it
Last
fair?
Jedi, hurry
So,
up.
so is it fair to say Rise of Skywalker is C
Yeah.
tier? Which is kind of insulting because it's right next to Attack of the Clones. I like Attack of the Clones.
I would put it right next to Watto's
Force
left nut.
no shot.
Really, you think it's
Why
better
is
than
that-
Attack of the Clones?
No, it's
I-
not. It's not. But like, because you just pretend that you don't have the prequels. It's like when you're ranking this, like, because the Force Awakens is, it's B. It has some good stuff in it. Last Jedi straight ass, like worst fucking movie. They should just delete it and fucking shoot the movie. And
They should just make it not canon. That would be a good move.
That's all they have to do. Did you know they're making another trilogy with Rey rebuilding the Jedi Order?
No, they should make another movie where it's just like
there's-
Rey getting
there might be
annihilated by
hope.
an
There might be
ATST.
hope.
Like,
Oh my
hopefully
God,
it's
see the New
good.
Hope? Oh my goodness.
Shut up, but-
She's
oh my
technically the Last Jedi, because in the fucking Last Jedi movie, they hinted with that little kid, the little fucking slave kid in the fucking the casino place with those weird ass rideable things, like the little slave kid. He has force sensitivity.
No,
so they're
but
hinting
isn't the
at like,
thing that like Jedi people they'll always come back,
Yeah.
Because like
Look
they're
at
just-
Ahsoka.
they're just
So the Force,
Literally look at
the Force
all the
works on
people
its
that
own.
survived Order
That's how
66.
Anakin. That's how Anakin was conceived through the Force.
No,
He is
it's not.
Jesus.
Man, this
Like,
man really
he's
brought
through the-
Bible camp to my Star Wars. Get out of here.
So if you start if there's a book.
Well, this is the collective of our Star Wars tier list.
It-
Does
could've
anyone
gone
want to
it,
plug
we
their
could've done
socials?
No, no.
yeah, was it watch me on Twitch?
Yeah, watch him on
Jordan
Twitch when he
underscore
never streams. Yeah, Jordan, do you want to plug anything?
No, I'm good.
All
Yeah,
right.
this could have been like this whole video could have been like we could have been up to like 4 in the fucking morning. I could have been like that dude from fucking
Hey,
Parks and Rec,
You know,
explaining the whole fucking Star
I
Wars.
don't need you to explain every single movie.
No, but then this, it'll help you decide on why.
I
why the
remember
movies-
what happened.
Hey, may the fourth. What is it? Yeah, may the fourth be with you, you fucking nerds. If you don't like our tier list, make your own. I don't care. I don't like your opinion.
Yeah, I hope y'all fucking Qui-Gon piss your pants.
Yeah, yeah. Hope you quite gonna piss your pants, you little baby. Go fucking watch Star Trek, nerd.
I just crashed and got